Hey peeps, welcome to the first stream of 2023, which is Obduction. Hello. I may be getting a little bit of my streaming sea legs back gradually, so pardon some of the stumbling blocks I may come across along the way. I certainly just had one a little bit earlier when I was setting up the sound for this game, because apparently, as of OS Ventura, you can now actually naturally screen capture Mac OS without using a special driver. Because up until this point, I've been using first Soundflower, and then I used Black Hole. But neither one of those things is supported anymore thanks to Ventura. Ventura now has a built-in screen capture device. It doesn't have a built-in audio capture just yet, unfortunately. That's the part that's a little bit tricky with this, but the screen capture, at least, that is fixed. There's a little bit of a catch to it, though. If you want to keep the sound consistent through all the scenes that you have, you basically have to add the screen capture to all of them, especially with, like, the other part, which kind of took things a little bit longer than I wanted to, was that, OBS recently went through an update, so as a result of that, it has actually changed the entire interface. So if you want me to, want me to show you what that looks like, give me one moment. So, as you can see, like, this spot's dramatically changed. So, as a result, it has made it just a little bit trickier when it comes to setting up sound. So here's the catch. So if you want to keep the sound, unfortunately you can't do that with turning off the screen capture, because if you turn off the screen capture, you can't see it anymore, but like if you take out the screen capture, it takes off the sound on the audio mixer as well, which is frustrating. I wish you could isolate it, but you can't really do that with this iteration of OBS. Hopefully with future versions of OBS down the line that they make a separate audio specific capture, but until then, this is the best I'm gonna have to work with. I basically had to, like, if you want to do like audio exclusive, you basically have no choice but to basically drag the screen capture basically off the screen. So but to keep the audio. So that's literally the only way you can do it. So, yeah, that's a little tip for you if you happen to find out the feature the same time as I did. But yeah, thanks Ventura. Now you can actually screen capture OBS without adding an extra driver. So that's kind of nice. There's a little bit of a catch to it, but at least there's something. But yeah, I've been wanting to play Obduction for quite some time. It's from the same developers as Myst, Cyan Studios. There has been recent talk that they might be remaking Riven, which would be pretty awesome. They are kind of hesitant about Uru, especially since the fans have basically recreated Uru, but a lot more fans have been petitioning, myself included, that they should make a VR remake of Uru. And they said, like, if they get enough backers to do it, they might actually do it. Because I think Uru was basically ahead of its time. It came out way too early, and so as a result, it suffered. So maybe if enough of us Myst fans like push it just enough, they might bring it back. Also Riven. We have remakes of the first game of Myst. If we can get a remake of the second game with Riven and the third one with Exile, that will be kind of awesome to see. Or at least like a remaster of those games. Like, that would be kind of great to see those being remastered. I also heard they might be republishing the books, which that would be kind of awesome. I've always wanted to read the books behind it. And I even heard, like, back in the day, there even used to be conventions based on Myst. So if anybody has any tales about that, I would love to hear it, because Myst overall just has a really, really interesting story. Just really interesting mythology here. So, though Obduction by the same developers, but it's not, at least last I checked, it's not the same universe as Myst, so it's going to be a slightly different thing, but the one universal tying thing to all of this is they're all puzzle solvers. So that's going to be pretty fun to do. So yeah. Also, anybody who's watching on YouTube, please let me know if you happen to see the notifications, because I did a stream yesterday, or was it Sunday? I forget. Like recently I did a stream. Um, yeah, Sunday. Yeah. Sunday I did a stream, but for some weird reason it's not showing up on my recent videos, but clearly some people have seen it, because I have seen people respond to comment and respond to it. So I am seeing that, but is anybody getting notifications? Please let me know. I would love to know if you're getting the notifications for that, uh, as well as, well, yeah. If you're getting notifications, please let me know, because I want to make sure that everything's all functional and hunky dory, because it has been 8 months since I streamed in this computer. I finally updated everything, and it took me a while to get to this point. So, yeah, please tell me if there's anything wrong or there's anything that's not working. Just let me know. I'll find some way to fix it before the next stream, which I'm planning to do tomorrow, as well as some other plans, which I will highlight at the end of the stream. But for right now, let's go through a little bit of Obduction. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. The other nice thing about the fact that, like, Ventura does built-in sound capture, is that now I can actually adjust my volume accordingly. I don't have to worry about it, like, not working or blowing out, which is great. Because that was one downside with Black Hole, is that it's such a way that you can't really adjust that stuff. Also, Forspoken also just came out, apparently. I'm curious about that one. That game looks pretty interesting, and it's kind of, I feel like Square Enix has like this really interesting connection to New York, considering I think one of their offices is in New York. So it's no wonder they have a bunch of games take place in New York, like or at least New York inspired locations, like Final Fantasy 14, was it? Also Parasite Eve 1, 2 was more Arizona, and then now Forspoken, which is basically New Yorker transported into a fantasy world. So they clearly have a very big tie with New York, and I'd love to see like a game that kind of highlighted that in the modern day. So yeah, I have kept you waiting for too long. Let me just go ahead and start Obduction. Any moment now. Okay, and please start. Okay, let me just make this a little larger for you guys. You're welcome. Okay. It's very unprofessional, I know. Okay, it's saying it's running. Yeah, it's saying it's running. Let me see. I'm going to my library here real quick. Yeah, that's weird. It's saying it's running, but I'm not seeing it run. Oh, brilliant. We're off to a great start, peeps. I don't think it's Mercury retrograde, so I don't think I can pull that as an excuse, but I do not know what's going on. I'm gonna try not doing the quick launch. So let me quit the launcher here, because that should not be happening. I'm gonna quit the launcher, and then let me restart it, because I downloaded it yesterday. This is another thing about like having a little bit of a streaming sea legs moment. I did not test this before I started it, but on the other hand, though, I kind of wanted to catch the first few moments live, so there's kind of that thing going on, because I learned the hard way from like, I really wanted to do a mobile game playthrough of Assemble with Care, and I opened it, and unfortunately, you can't really replay the opening section. Once you've done that, you pretty much can't recreate it. Um, it's saying it's running, so why am I not seeing it? It's saying running. Yeah, like, see here? It says running. It says running. Like, that says running. This says running. I can't restart it. We are off to a good start, peeps. Originally, it was going to be Dandara, but then I thought, let me push Dandara to, like, tomorrow, but... Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Okay, stay tuned, people. Let me just figure this out. Obduction. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it just didn't open the app. So I searched it up. So hopefully it should work. Ooh, my computer froze a little bit. And my encoder is overloaded. Okay. And it's still doing the loading dance. Let me quit this. Problem is I have too many tabs. That's the other thing. I always have too many tabs. Okay. Let me just shut that down. Let me force quit some stuff. Don't like force quitting, but if I have to. Okay, that's already gone. Okay. Come on, Obduction. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, baby. Please run. It says it's running, but it's not. Okay. So, does that work? Did that restart that? No, it didn't. Okay. So, it thinks so. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. It's under Unreal Engine. Okay, let me double check to make sure. Okay, I'm on the right screen. Great. And my computer's frozen. And it's frustrating because I can hear it. I can hear it start. That's the frustrating part. Okay, let me force quit it because it's frozen. Okay. So I think, okay, so doing that took out the loop. Okay, so it was a loop that it was going through. I think I broke it. So now if I press launch, it should do what it's supposed to do. So we're in the right screen. So, okay. Take 3, people. We're going to finally start Obduction in 3, 2, 1. Launch! There we go. Okay, so for those longtime Cyan players, do you remember when the logo was originally split into 4 elements before getting to this point? I kind of missed that. Anyway, here is the game. Pretty simple stuff. Okay, let me see. Ooh, there's a character shadow thing. Interaction guides, language. Gonna keep the subtitles on. What's a backer reward display? I have no idea what that is. Audio quality. There's dialogue. Okay, and then I'm gonna make it. Okay, all the stuff's low, so that's good. So at least it won't. Go nuts. Okay, so WASD is moving. WASD or arrows is moving. Escape or backspace is menu. Shift is to run. Caps lock is to always run. Space is to take picture. Okay. Alright. Not too hard. So, new game. Game name. So, there's a navigation type. You can do point and click or free roam. If you want to go old school, you can do point and click. I'm going to do free roam for now. And we're going to go for game name. Let's call it the Riven Collective. Because it would be awesome if both of those games were revived in the modern Myst consciousness, the modern Myst universe. Because we've got several remakes of the first game. The second one and Uru definitely deserve some love too. So let's go. Hopefully I'm looking all right. Oh, that was fast. Okay, we're already in the world. So escape, menu, or hold return. Let me just make sure. Can you see me? Can you see my game screen? And the answer is yes. Okay, excellent. All right, just wanted to be sure. So, see if my mouse does the camera moving, and then I just move like this.
We all lost everything. Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten.
I'm gonna up the volume just a little bit.
I was 3.
It's a little quiet.
It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you. Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light.
What? So, is it like time travel going on or something? Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Oh! Y'all saw that, right? Can we swim across? Or do we have to, like, go through the old school? No swimming. Okay. That's a given. There's thunder and lightning.
That's where all of our new stories began. Streaked across the sky.
Oh!
Mesmerizing, but unnerving. Even in daylight, Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. But in the twilight, it was spellbinding. Whether it was in the deep woods like Cecil, or right outside town like Jane and Jenny, we were drawn to see more. Vera, you said you recall smiling. Some of you were alone. I wasn't. My dear grandma, God bless her, rejoiced as if it was some forebearer of misfortune. Grandma lifted me from the carriage on the porch and walked into the yard so we could watch it unobstructed.
It sounds like it's like a recording. But yeah, is it just me, or does it feel like the dialogue is a little bit too quiet? I feel like sound engineering has really suffered. Gonna make it high. Gonna decrease the master just a little. Gonna decrease the music just a touch. The sound effects definitely just a little bit lower. Okay, hopefully that makes it a little better. Oh yeah, that's much better.
None of us understood.
Oh, that's much better.
But, well, we followed. And we all felt some kind of trepidation, and yet attraction. As we approached it and approached us.
I can't move. Okay, hold on. I'm stuck.
You all remember. There was no turning away.
Oh.
It advanced.
Oh.
It's like purposefully spinning
It's just me.
slowly until,
It just looks
well,
like a spinning berry.
found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because it saved us, and there must be.
Are we being teleported? It's like we're in a Jackson Pollock painting. And my computer froze. Okay, hold on. There we go. Ooh. It's turning red! What? What the... what? I can't move. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. And it looks like a giant berry. Like a yellow glowing berry. Before it teleported us. Okay. So I can interact with this, right? Can I take it with us? Maybe. Yeah. And I can't take it with me. Can I like this? No, I can't. Where is this? Alright, let's just go around. Maybe I should have done point and click after all. Now I also want to go through a dictionary and find out what the difference between obduction is from abduction. I mean, either way, it's not voluntary, but like... some sort of alien life saved us. But that's kind of weird that, like, talked about somebody from the 1800s. I think that's what it was. And this is a person from the 1980s that we're playing as. Given the old school camera and all that. What's this? Welcome to Hunrath. What's this? Can I look at this? Can I take a picture of it? Welcome to Hunrath? What is it supposed to be? What the? Okay. What's that noise? Okay. So clearly there are train tracks that clearly lead to somewhere. To what? I don't know. So clearly that path got destroyed. So maybe there's some way we could, like, clear it. This is the more obvious spot, so I'm gonna go there first. Let's speed this up a little, shall we? What the heck? Can I open this door? I can't. My rendering is so slow. Okay. Can I climb this? I don't think I can. At least I know it's here. So there must be like a lot of paths that I can clear at some point. I shut this door? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright. What in the world? Why is it so wavy? Can I pass through this? Could I? No, I can't. Invisible barrier. I see. So I've got to take care of the stuff that's in here first. Let me speed this up a little. Because I did not want to spend this desert all day. So clearly it's some sort of isolated patch they managed to keep in. So this is probably part. So the blue is part of the alien world, and they probably took a section of the planet. This is what it looks like. It looks like it took a section of the planet, most likely Arizona or somewhere in the Midwest, which is pretty typical for this game because Tamarna is based on Arizona, if I remember correctly, which is like the age that the Wanderer, and in turn Atris decided to write. I think it's Atris, like the dad. What the? Okay, clearly I have to follow that. But anyway, clearly this has been pulled from Earth. I mean, again, it's not the first time Cyan got inspired by Earth stuff. As I said, like, Tamarna is basically Arizona. Oh my god! Yeah, Tamarna is basically Arizona. Can I blow this up? Okay, so it's clearly a train track that we need to follow. But yeah, not the first time that Cyan has referenced the Midwest. So, not surprising that they're going to start off with a Midwestern-inspired setting. Kind of reminds me what people tend to describe Joshua Tree kind of looks like. And again, how would I know? I have never been that far out. So, if anybody's been to Joshua Tree, because I know they've changed the regulations recently about going to Joshua Tree. If anybody has any experience over there, let me know. Tell me what it's like. Anyway, can I go up here? Yes, I can. So there's a house in the middle of here, complete with hopscotch. I would have thought. So, how do they teleport all this? That's the part I'm wondering. Is there a letter? Oh, there is. Okay, let's see what it says. To Caroline, or whoever else might come back. It has been 5 days, and not a soul has returned. I am inclined to believe that things have not gone well. Yet surprisingly, I am still alive, and that both supremely perplexes me and gives me some portion of hope. I have retreated to my vault for protection and to contemplate my options. Is that a D? Typewriter is clearly not very well rendered here, but yeah, so there must be somebody else here. So retreated from his vault. Farley's Community Center. What is this supposed to be? Because, like, there's, like, speakers. There's this thing in the middle. But I don't know what that's supposed to be, like, rendering exactly. Like, it's supposed to be some sort of beacon or what? Warning. Do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. So, could you die in this game? That's kind of new for a Myst game. Because I know, like, you can you can get a bad ending. Like it's like 3 or 4 that I know of from like from the first game, but I never knew you could actually like. No, no, actually, there is one game where you could. Well, I know with Exile, you could die from it, but like, not to that extent. Mm-mm. That's the same thing. It's not pushing anything themselves unless it's been disabled. Which, how do you know if it's been disabled? Huh. Downtown Hunrath. What's Hunrath? What's this? Hey, what's in here? Wow, this place looks like something from out of like the Wild West. Excuse me. So clearly, I should be able to break through this from the way these rocks look. And then, is there a cart? That's just the outside here. So what does these say? Mesley Birchmail? Benjamin Sims. Sarah Hartwell. So there was more besides us. Worsley Bartwell? Anna Jackson. And I cannot read something Hortwell. Daniel Hortwell. There we go. Running's a little bit then again, it's low quality. It says a cemetery. Don't know what that one says. Carl Hunrath. I'm guessing that's the namesake of the town. And John Farley and Robert Hartwell. So it clearly took out an entire. It took an entire town. That's what it looks like. Luther Roscoe. Ida. Don't know what that says. John Hartnell Sr. Beloved husband, father, and grandfather. 1881. Mary Hartnell, 1815, can't read the date. Mama Mary, loved by all. So, how long has this is my character been around, so, she said it was in the 1980s that she got teleported. And these guys have gone, like, most of them have been around, like, the 1860s, from what it looks like. 1860s, 1880s. So, is this person the only one? Is she the only one? The voice sounds like a woman, but could be non-binary. Is that the only one that made it here? Okay, that's locked. Okay. So, where do we go? So, and the clue is like a beacon or something that's like trying to break through what looks like a shield. Can we get to that spot? Maybe I should get one of those hint beacons? I don't know. Okay, so clearly I have to, like, line up the tracks somehow. But to where? I don't know. I'm assuming here? Because, like, that's only the only obvious part, which is, like, glowing red rock. So, that's the end of the line here. Can we go up the stairs? Yes, we can. What's this? The tree. So this thing over here. Okay, I see. And then we can go on top of the roof, which is nice, and take a look. For what? I have no idea. What am I looking for? I don't know. So there's tracks up here too, clearly. Heart? No. So clearly there's something with the water at this part. Okay. What's here? Okay, can I open this? That's locked too. Okay, so clearly there's a lot of doors that we need to open. It's on the outside. That's where the tree is. Okay, let me go back. Excuse me. So yeah, as you can see from my bottom text, this is my last semester of grad school. So there'll be days where I might like disconnect for a little bit. But I hope to do more streaming actually down the line because there's a lot of games that I would like to cover on this channel. Don't know why I'm speaking with an accent, but here I am. Can we follow this track through? This looks kind of creepy. And it's blocked. Okay. So I think that's where the cart is through there. There's a wagon here. What? Y'all heard that, right? That door. I'm spooked. Somebody was playing around in backgammon. Okay, can I go through here? What is this? It's like a lamp. Some solitaire, I think, going on, if I could call it that. What in the world is this? Where are the lights? We need some electricity in here. So clearly we need to get some power from somewhere. There's a lot of areas that need power. We need to find a cart to move through this maze. We need light. We've got water from what it looks like, which is really weird considering there's... Never mind, maybe not. Maybe we don't have water. Because that looks dry as this desert here. But maybe they did, because these plants clearly thrived at some point. And I'm assuming that's the thing it said, do not come close to it unless you deactivate it. So how do you deactivate that? That's my question. Okay. So there's some laser stuff going on. One towards the sky and one towards the ground. And... Aha! Here's the water? I was wondering. Okay. And I think it needs some power. Is this a propeller? They use an airplane propeller to make a gate. That's actually pretty smart. And that's locked. Okay. And this is the waterfall. So right now it's not really resembling that. Can we... Is there a cart that could push that out of the way? Is there a cart? And how do you know if it's been deactivated? Can you deactivate it with your hands? I'm assuming no, because it says, do not go near it unless anything that looks like that unless it's deactivated. And clearly it's not deactivated. Yeah. Anything that is not that do not push anything that resembles stagger unless it's been disabled. So how do you do that? Do the rocks move? Because clearly the rocks are glowy, so they should move. Is there something in the cave that I'm missing? What's that sound? I'm overthinking this. I tend to overthink things when it comes to puzzle games a lot of the time. Let's see what's in here. Mostly I'm missing. There's the grill. There's the lantern. Can I turn this off? I can. Can I take this with me? Because I think I'm going to need it. So that's the thing that took us over here. I wish I had a hint. I need a hint. Can I take this with me? Hint glints. I think that'll be helpful. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. Okay. Alright. Oh, cool. So I saw like this fly that came from the cave. It came from wherever. What does that mean? So clearly the only door that we can go through is through here. Like that's the only thing that opens is this spot. So there's supposed to be something here that I'm missing. How do I get up here? Okay, so I can get up to the tree. I can get up to the tree. I can't get up to any of these piles, this gray rock formations. Insect formations, I'm assuming. That's a boundary. That's the end of the line. Not gonna lie, the isolation's kind of getting to me. Nothing here. So, wait a second. There's like a cart, trolley thing that's up here. clearly there was a town here. Just, I wonder, like, why there aren't any more occupants? Well, I mean, you kind of guess why, but I mean, still, like, you think there'd be more occupants. That's supposed to be Earth. So that's blocked in. Where am I supposed to go? All the things warn, do not touch the blue thing. So what am I supposed to do? Because all I can do is touch the blue thing. Because there's nothing else I can do except like pull these switches. That's gonna go solid rock. That one's gonna at least go out, so I think maybe something to the left. And then we did that way. I can't tell which side I switched. Let me go back a little. Like that. Like this. Yeah, I think maybe, yeah. This way. And then I think this track's correct, right? Let me go up here. Yeah, like that. Okay. So I go straight like this. And then just hit the line. I think that's correct, right? What the? I think that's it. Yeah? The doors are driving me mad, though. Oh my gosh, like those little creaks. I'm like, what's that? What's this? What was that? What's this? What's this? What's this? Okay, so I think it's that one. Cause like, yeah, cause literally the only way is to basically touch that. That's literally the only thing I can do. I mean, there is this tunnel, though I don't like how dark it is. It's blocked anyway, so I can't really do anything with that. So literally the only thing I can do is touch that blue thing, which I know it says explicitly, do not touch the blue thing unless you disable it. But how do you disable it? That's the thing that I don't know how to do. So that's literally my only option, is to come close to it. Like, that looks dangerous. Like, what am I supposed to do? Unless it's only the laser that's the troubling part? Yeah, I passed that with no problem. So that means... Oh... Okay, there's the fly there. Can I manipulate this? Can I move this? Let's see. That's frozen. So that means... Could those red things be power banks? That's literally the only thing I can think of is like, if those things are power banks. What's this? Okay, that's lit. So that means that thing... What the... That music really creeps me out. Okay. So that means, like, that thing must, like, there must be power coming from somewhere. Because that's power, like, going up to the sky. Like, nowhere to go. So, there's gotta be somewhere that can go up top. And then, some guy mentioned he was in a vault. This might be the vault. That's what it looks like. Okay. This might be the vault. There's power on it. And... Huh? Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Hi? Why? What happened? Wait. Don't... Please don't. Okay. Mofang? Clearly. And how do I do that exactly? Okay. So there's another person here, but he's currently trapped in his own thing. So... Can I open this now? No. So clearly there's a power thing that we need to figure out. I guess do we follow the lines? Is that what it is? The waterfall. Okay. I guess we follow the lines. Let's see where it goes. So the lines are going up there. I need to get up somehow. Are these potatoes? They're potatoes. Okay, we need to go higher somehow. So these are all power lines here. So follow that. It forks around here. There's gotta be somewhere I can climb up. Get a little higher. I know we came across somewhere you can just go a little higher, but where? Okay, so it goes back. Where's the power, though? There's some station over here. We need to go higher somehow. I hope he's not... Yeah, I hope he's like that guy's with like an Atris and not a Cirrus and an Achenar. Because, I mean, I've been burned. I know what that's like. And if anybody's played Myst, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to spoil much further than that if you've never played Myst. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the steps. Okay. The tree! Okay. So, this kicks me a little higher. Maybe there's a spot in here? Let me see. Door's locked. Okay. Does this lead somewhere? Okay. Water pump over here. Did I just go with the one giant circle? Yeah, I did. Okay. There's gotta be some way to go higher then. Because there's this train track over here. There's this thing over here. How do I get to that? There's these power lines here. So let's try going up here. Take a better look. What the? What? The sound effects are kind of... Oh my god. Okay. I'm glad it's not a Tomb Raider game, at least. Because I'm worrying about fall damage so hard. How do I get to the tree? The tree. What in the world? There's a gaping hole. Don't know what that does. Okay. Okay. So could just not go any higher. We need to find somewhere that like gives us at least a high point. Okay. Can this guy at least give me a hint as to where I could possibly go? Because I have no idea where I'm going. My dude, please give me a hint. The waterfall. I'm thinking the waterfall's gotta be the first. It's gotta be the first place, right? Because, like... Wait, you saw that, right? Oh. Can you go lower? No, wait, you can't. Okay. That's locked. So let's see. Let me try flipping that. Come on. Grab the propeller. Grab the propeller. Grab it! Grab it. Come on. Okay, there's nothing to the door. Okay, let's see. If I open that door, would this allow me to... Okay. That does nothing. Okay, well, we at least know we can control that. I bet you all play Obduction would be like, what, like... Isn't this so obvious? You should be controlling this, this, and this. It's like, no, it really isn't. I'm sorry, but no. It really isn't obvious. I need to go to this dude and talk to him. How in the world am I supposed to do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Give me a clue. Hello? Give me a hint. No, you weren't. Jeez, thanks a lot, dude. How do I'm new here. You have to think as if I should know this stuff, but... Oh. There's a waterfall. So that's the waterfall they're referencing. Okay. Since this is mechanical, I think it should be a lot easier for me to go up. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere, finally. Okay. That was not very straightforward, but hey. Can I open this? No, I can't. But there's a way down to this thing here. Can I move it? Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. But maybe I'll be able to move that once I figure out a way up. Okay, let's see. That's the elevator, so let's go a bit higher here. It goes higher. Ugh. Okay. So that's all waterfall stuff. So, oh, so if I open this up here, then it should hit the bottom. Okay, let's give it. Now there's the waterfall living up to its name. Look at that. Look at that go. There we go. So that's going now. And then what's across here? More alien planet. Okay. So this is probably a force field that's keeping us in. Or maybe keeping all the bad stuff out. I don't know. But clearly we're in some sort of bubble. So I managed to teleport this town from the 19th century into this place. Okay. So now if we go down, we should be able to now manipulate that that switch, you know? Like that that switch I came across earlier on that river. Okay. Okay, not ready just yet. That's a little bit... That's the end of the line. So if we go past the laser and then go towards the waterfall, because now the waterfall is functional. Because now it's living up to its namesake, the waterfall. So now, if we move this, I think it should do something. No, it's not. Okay, so there's some sort of pump action going on here. Is there something to this door that I'm missing? Oh! that's exciting. This is exciting. Okay. So... I'm assuming we don't need that. At least I hope we don't. Oh, it's a fishing line. Okay. So we should be able to go across. And there's a nice hammock here. People clearly enjoy the simple life in this place. That lamp was still working, so couldn't have been locked down that long, would they? Okay. Anyway, let's get up to that dome. Whatever this thing is. Looks like a generator of some sort. Yeah, it's like a it kind of looks like a mixture of a like a bike / train engine. Yeah, it looks like a generator made out of like bike and train engine parts. So you saw those locomotives earlier. Yeah, this is where the power is. This spot's the generator. Okay. That's pretty obvious now. Okay. Now we somehow need to get this moving. Kind of reminds me of Sonic and like the Master Emerald with the island, and then you had to make sure it doesn't fall in the ocean. I'm a big Sonic Adventure fan, in case you can't tell. Okay, can you get to the top? Oh! Oh! Oh my. Okay. Oh, that's where the power lines are. Okay, so maybe if we go to the trains, they might be able to tell us something. Alternatively, follow the lines to the town. There should be some other ways you can get. So clearly, it's hydroelectric, from what I can see. This stuff is hydroelectric. So if we get the water moving, we should get the power moving. All right. Oh my gosh, how can I get down? I need to get down. How did I get up here? I need to get down. I feel so clueless. And I do not have chat on right now. Oof. Okay. Was it here? No. Was it here? No. I need to get down from this rock. Oh, right here. Okay. It's like if we're using low rendering. Anyway. Okay. So clearly there's something up here. So let's go up. Maybe I should have made this old school. And I can't open that. Why is everything behind a locked door? Anyway. Let's follow these power lines here. So, one goes up to this portion. Danger, 440 volts output. So, okay. So that's fuel drain. It's empty. So there's no gas, clearly. So I need to get the gas going. So that's draining it out. So we need to go in. For one. But we need to find the fuel source. So let's follow this to its proper conclusion. Okay, I'm a curious fellow. Okay, anyway. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, so it goes to a pipe, which goes to a line, which leads to the gas station. That makes sense. So I guess we crank it. Since we already put it in the right spot, I guess we crank it to get the gas full. How is there gas in this planet, though? Like, how is there fuel? This looks like a spot where it wouldn't have, like, petroleum. But, anyway. Let's not question it too much. Let's just get this crank going. Alright, so hopefully something should have filled up here. I think. Yep, it's full. Turn that on. Let's prime it first. Let's get it all the way up, but let's make sure we don't top off. Come on, start. Did I not fill it up enough? Ah, the white needs to be on. Okay, let's start it. There we go. Ignition motors. Okay, so it looks like we got some power going. I think we do. Anyway. Okay, yeah, it's not moving anymore, so that means... yeah, we should be fine. Okay. So we've got fuel going on this train. Where does this train connect to? In terms of power. So we got the power going. But where does the power go to? Oh, right. The giant rock. What's this? So let's follow back that line. Let's get up to that giant rock, I think. Or is it the door? I forget. But let's follow this line to where it goes. And the line goes over here. Pretty much everything but the town, the garage, and the ramp is powered. The sphere, the tower, I'm guessing central waste or central water is powered. The Farley, the scrap. So basically, the only places that don't have power are the town, the garage, and the ramp. So we need to get power to those places. The sphere has power. I don't know what power the sphere delivers exactly, but does the bottom spin? Huh. It's not. Can we push it? No, we can't. Okay, let's see. Oh, the button! That makes sense. Of course you gotta have the button to push the sphere around. Does this just rotate? Is that all it is? Let me see. 'Cause it's spun, clearly. Okay, so that's the town. Oh, that's the power depot right here. What does that bridge lead to, I wonder? Is it lead to the water pump? Is that what it is? Okay, so that's more power right here. We'll get to that. Let's try the door again. Ooh. Okay. Let's try that door again, because now we've got power going. I think the door should work now. Let me get the door. And door's still locked. Okay. Okay, you don't want to open. I see how it is. So I don't have to refill this every time, do I? Is that like that game Facetious? There's like this one physics game that I've had trouble with for years called Facetious. It's by Tavola, which is like a Swedish, I think a Swedish developer. Ericston and Riggsville, 1971. Okay. But yeah, it's like this game. There's like this other game that's kind of similar to this called Facetious, which is by this Swedish game developer called Tavola. Came from this 2-pack of games for the Mac, which has contained that game and what was the other one? Masters of the Universe. Masters of the Universe, I was actually almost done before eventually I couldn't continue playing it anymore because of like software update stuff. Facetious, I could barely figure it out. If anybody remembers that game, feel free to let me know in the chat or in the comments section about it below. But like Facetious is basically like kind of like a physics or like a science based game, if you could call it that, where you're basically stuck on you're basically trying to look for somebody on Earth who's like stuck in a vault, kind of similar to the one that you put that you're like that this person was stuck in here or in like a fallout shelter, and you're basically trying to get this guy free, like get this person free. But at the same time, like the Earth is kind of going through some stuff. The Earth stops spinning essentially. Like it's still doing like orbits, but like the Earth basically stops spinning. And so as a result, it makes extreme temperatures. Like one side experiences extreme heat, which is where you start the game, and then the other side is extremely cold because the sun never rotates. So the sun never rotates. So you have to find a scientist who has knowledge on how to restore you basically have to go to the scientist who has knowledge on how to restore the Earth's rotation. And I got stuck in like the first 2 levels. Like the very first level. I never got past it. Like the most I did was like there's like this one section where oh, there's music going, so that means we probably figured it out. Oh, yeah, there's power going through here now. So that means we can open this. There we go. But yeah, like it's like this one section where like you had to like put in like this certain amount of metal for fuel and then to like pull something. That part just was so confusing to me. I think I did it right because I opened it. So let me talk with this guy. Let's see what he can tell me. If he can tell me much, that is. There we go. I came for more information. Do you? Oh, that's what a reference is. CW, Cecil. Carfin. Okay. Sorry. Well, if it was the 1880s, it was like, or 1860s, since you've been up here, the probability is pretty good Scarlet's no longer around, my friend. I'm sorry. But we will see what we can do to help. But yeah, we got the power on, so now we can explore this part. Huh, close from the inside. Okay, let's go up here. Explore this place a little. Okay. Can we I wonder if we can deactivate that. What's this? What's this? What's this? Why is there a rock on top? Is that what those beamy things are? You need to put rocks on top of them? Is that what it is? What's this? What's this? I feel like a child. Okay. Can we rotate this? It's like a spinny thing. Like a spinning rock. Okay. What is this? Can we press this? Oh! It's a laser. Okay. Noted. What's this? Can we turn... There's a video camera here. What does this say? Lockdown list. Tree gate, Farley's house, lower tower, upper tower, lift minecart into workroom. So that means that the minecart's somewhere around here. Turn on Mofang disabler, shut garage door, pump water from tree roots, turn on imager rocks. So that's what those things are. Close swing bridge, divert river, turn off power, activate the dome disabler. What does this one say? Mofang disabler, villain technology. Notes from Aprar. Designed to disable anything based on Mofang technology. Disables when blue beam / cloud in within about 1.5 feet of any Mofang device element. Number 3. Elements physically collapse or reassembly is possible but non-trivial. Number 4. Aprar something. Aprar assures me. Okay, Aprar assures me that it's not harmful. Start pointing it at my head. Number 5. Ruko has not been told that the villains provided it. Who are the villains? Like cartoon villains? Anyway. CW. Please change Farley's lock code to secure the vault. Her address backwards should suffice. Regards, Joseph Jameson. Mayor Jansen. What does this do?
All right, now move around just a bit.
Oh!
This is a rough one.
Why are you so nervous? This is just a bit.
Okay, now what? Okay, that's enough.
Caroline, I swear you are a mental.
So that's Caroline.
Are the Mofang just giving you stuff now?
Generously. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
So some of the Mofang gave this tech, I guess, to help them survive. Can I turn this around? Maybe. Can we point it at this red thing? Maybe that's what it's supposed to do. Like you're supposed to blast it at the red stuff. It's like red versus blue. Okay. Where are you? It's like red versus blue. Is that what it's supposed to be? Ooh, what you had? Okay, let me see. Oh. What's this? There's a hammer? Do I take it with me? No, I don't. Okay, anyway. That's what it says. Mayor's Imager requests. Entry Canyon, Barley's house, center of town, tree, water source, waterfall, membrane, wall cell, the wall / tower, locomotive power generator, scrapyard garage. So they installed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We've passed through all 5 of them. I don't think we turned on any of them. So I'm assuming there might be buttons behind the signs. Maybe that's how we activate them. Because it looks like there are messages behind each one. But let's do this one. Ambassador Seed Swap Machine functionality. Radius or swap sphere defined at first swap, immutable. Needs recharge naturally from ubiquitous ambient membrane power radiation, tied to tree health. Forcing seed open triggers prep behavior. Radius demonstration. Small battery added to amplify ancient membrane power. Charges continuously. Parabolic focusing of power used to trigger seed swap behavior. Locking location of swap machines assures predictability, no unanticipated damage. Radius demarcation also occurs at same location in destination sphere. Without a pair seed defining the destination swap location, the destination coordinates match the source. Voila, swap on demand. Okay, so it's like teleportation. They call it swapping. But it's basically teleportation. I see. Mofang solid volume projector. I think I might need to make this. Is there a way to make the image a bit more HD? Like the text is not that great. Let me see. Because the text is not the best. Is there a way to make view distance, anti-aliasing? Would it be? Okay, if anybody can tell me how to improve the graphics of the text, that would be great. Because the typewriter is terrible. Unless it's naturally supposed to be that way. Yeah, I think I could turn off the hint glints. But yeah. You know what? I think I might call it here. Because now that we've got the power on and we know how teleportation works, just need to figure out how we get the power to work that way. Next time on Obduction, we're going to explore further this desert area and see what else there is to see. So, thankfully, in terms of stuff, there should be more. Yeah. So Obduction's a little bit newer of what Cyan Studios did, but yeah. Yeah, not many people have played it, but I've seen some good reviews. I've seen maybe a couple of streamers that I usually watch have done it. I actually saw partway through Gamer Zach's playthrough of this game, but honestly, I have no idea how the rest of the game goes. But this is interesting. So far we got some backstory. So it looks like a Wild West town somehow gets teleported into this mysterious planet. So we get this alien race called the Mofang, who's been giving these Wild West people technology. But clearly they've been here for a while, but apparently it got to the point where they kind of had to hunker down. So Cecil, CW on the diagram, it looks like he might be the sole survivor. If not the sole survivor, then certainly the only one that I think he was the one who had to be left behind. Whereas everybody else, I think either maybe has died or moved on. But there's something about the blue light, what they call the villains. That's the part we're supposed to figure out. But what we do know for certain is that there's some sort of teleportation technology. So far we got some pretty interesting stuff going on. So I'm excited to see where this goes. So yeah, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up ahead. I'm gonna play some more Obduction tomorrow, and followed by the new Dandara Trials of Fear section, which gives apparently an even harder boss, which I would play on Thursday. Then we will finish off A Fold Apart on Friday. And then, of course, our usual Sneaky Sasquatch Saturday. At least this should have been our usual, but we're going to bring it back. And then Chill Stream Sunday. We usually do Chill Stream Sunday. I'm going to try something a little bit different. We're going to do what I like to call Supernatural Sunday. So, Supernatural Sunday, not to be confused with the TV show. Supernatural is a VR game on Oculus headsets. I just recently got into that game. And for those who are also VR players, for those who are new to it, this is actually a good time to jump in, because if you play 5 straight days in a row, Supernatural will send you free hand grips for your VR paddles, which I think is a good idea, especially for the boxing sections. I'm going to have to get creative with that stream since, unfortunately, that game does have copyrighted music. They are sponsored by Warner Music, so, NWMG and Epic, all those kind of companies. So I'm going to have to find some way, read some legalese to see if I could stream that for you. Otherwise, I think I'll just have to put the videos up on demand or unlisted, which I'll put a playlist up for that. In terms of other news, yeah, I don't know if you tuned into my live stream on Sunday, but as of right now, Tobias and Tonto was that I had decided to end Barony at the point that it has gone to. We might come back to it later. The public's pretty good. It's pretty much over. However, I am still open to playing it with somebody else, so if anybody's down to collab with that, feel free to DM me via Twitch, and we'll see what we can do from there. We might still do some Escape Simulator down the line, so keep an eye out for that. And there are so many features that I learned in the past few weeks that now I feel like taking advantage of them. Now I could do PS4 streams, so I now figure out a way that I could do PS4 streams for the channel. There's also things that I could do for like even painting chill streams if I wanted to. You also saw me with a ritual chill streams. I didn't really do one for this full moon or new moon, but somewhere down the line I'll do some for that. But I found out that you can even use, like, if you have your phone next to you, you could do a camera with that, which is great. So there's so many other chill streams that I would love to do for you guys. That'd be so much fun to do on this channel. So I've learned so many cool and awesome features in the last few days alone. So keep an eye out for some higher production value sort of streams. And of course, I also thinking as well about uploading to my second channel, Theological Otaku. So keep an eye out for all those things and so much more in the future. In terms of animation, I feel like animation's becoming a very endangered kind of genre right now. It feels like it, especially with the Warner Discovery buyout, there has been this huge dearth of animation projects lately, and animators just really seriously just need to be compensated a lot better than they have been already. So maybe like showing demand for these shows is a good start, and then secondly, finding some way to get the money directly to the animators' hands would be the next way to go. So help shows like Seis Manos and Blue Period get a second season. Seis Manos in particular is a really good and a really underrated show. I don't know why it hasn't gone a second season, but it needs it. It desperately needs it. So please make sure the show gets a second season. Blue Period gets a second season. The comic is really good too. So feel free to demand that on help.netflix.com/whatever language you got /title request, and you should be able to type in titles that you want them to resurrect, or revive, or add to their platform. And here's all my social media in case you want to check out some other stuff. There's some TikTok updates that are coming up pretty soon from my recent trip to Massachusetts, so keep an eye out for that stuff. If you want to check out my previous stuff on demand, check out my Twitch or my YouTube, MK Off the Air. And then my Twitter, the Twitter nowadays I only use for, like, showing that, like, hey, I posted something. I don't really use it anymore in terms of, like, my own personal views and stuff. So, I am thinking of switching to Mastodon at some point. That has been, like, the big Twitter alternative that's coming up lately, so keep an eye out for that. And, oh yes, my Fiverr, I forgot to mention. I am planning on resurrecting that business as well, so keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, if you still want a reading from me, please feel free to DM me about your question, see if it fits my parameters, and then I will go from there. And finally, this episode was filmed in the lands of the Lenape and the Nanticoke. To learn more, visit native-land.ca or contact your local tribal council and see what ways you can help as well. Okay, I think that pretty much runs down everything. Thank you so much for jumping into Obduction. That beginning was a little bit of a rough patch, but I think I'm finally getting to the gist of things. So tomorrow we're going to go through more Obduction, followed by Dandara on Thursday. So keep an eye out for more updates down the line. I might start the next stream a little bit earlier, but yeah. I'm excited to see what this mystery is going to be. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and of course, may your heart be your guiding key. Until next time, bye everybody! By the way, if you have any recs in terms of, like, outro music, because I miss doing that quite a bit, please feel free to let me know or give me some suggestions. As long as I don't have to worry about copyright, I will take it. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching all this, and I will see you next time. Bye.